Right, Shalom, Shalom.
So
I'm gonna double check it real quick, just make sure.
Yeah.
Good.
Luke 6.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, Great Millstone, who rule well. And salutation and much love. Yakim out there pushing out his word in true sincerity. We're the brothers from Great Millstone, Tampa. And we're just going to do a quick video. You know, as you see the title of the video, Judgment at Our Campsite. And it literally, when we say at a campsite, we're talking about across the street from where we literally preach. As a matter of fact, we face them as we're preaching. So, you know, hey, the Most High is bringing judgment, man. This is what we're gonna play the video of what happened. So this is what's it called? This is a brand new building. You know, it's a building 2009. So there's no reason that this should have happened, but lo and behold, it did happen. So let's go ahead and play this real quick. And check the volume just to make sure it's good for the this video.
A downtown Tampa high-rise apartment flooded from the 27th floor down.
Yeah,
Residents were told to evacuate as well, rush through hallways.
It's low?
That was good. It was just behind.
Oh, okay, it's good. Okay. So yeah, check it out. This is the video we're talking about that took place right across the street, and it's an apartment complex or condos that are called the Element. So here you go.
Down stairwell.
It's certainly a frightening situation that now has many left stranded. ABC Action News reporter Heather Lee is joining us live. Heather, you've been at that entrance to the Element all afternoon. Tell us what's the latest.
Well, folks have been able to go up and collect their valuables. We're talking medication, important documents. Some had to even go up and get their animals because they weren't able to get them when they evacuated this morning. But again, the question right now is how bad is the damage and how long will it take to fix it? A terrifying message loud and clear over the intercom.
A terrifying message. Hey, get that scripture where it says a trumpet be blown in the city. Because they hold on, switch it back over real quick. Oh, let me go like this actually. For now. So it said they said a terrifying message. Well, shit, they get a terrifying message every Saturday, but nobody's taking heed, right? Well, hey, the Lord is about to bring down all these proud people because this is the fifth tallest building in Tampa. Okay, very expensive to live in. This is condominiums that are from 1 bedroom to like 2 bedrooms max. The rent ranges anywhere from $2,600 to almost $5,000. Okay, so these people are very haughty. Okay, they're very proud. They see the prophets every week, literally as they come out the front door, which is, you're gonna see it. Yeah. And then you can click on any of our camp videos. You're gonna see that front in the video, and the reflection, and when we turn the camera, there it is in the background. All right, so go ahead up.
This is Amos 3 and verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord Yahweh have not done it?
Yep, there you go, man. So the trumpet being blown is the prophets of the Lord. The Lord said, lift up thy voice like a trumpet. Okay, so that's what we're doing. So this is what they say it was a terrible message, a terrible warning. Well, you're getting a terrible warning from the Lord. The Lord said unto Ezekiel, won't give them warning from me. So we're giving you a warning every day, you know, on these videos. But then on the highways and byways, so these people ain't got no excuse. And now what? 77% of the building, because I did the math, 77% of the building had to go. They had to leave because the water damaged. So, you know, that was it on that.
I got something.
Go ahead.
Zephaniah 3 and verse 5.
Spirit, brother just put that on there too. No, but go ahead, read it. Yeah.
Zephaniah 3 and verse 5. The just Lord Yahweh is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning, and that was what, 5 o'clock in the morning?
Yep.
He said, every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. He felleth not with the unjust, nor with no shame.
There you go, man. The unjust knoweth no shame. So they're going to continue with their wickedness, even though they sitting out there looking for where they're going to sleep tonight. And then tomorrow, the prophets of the Lord are going to pull up. So it ain't looking too good for you proud-ass, haughty people, man. All right, so let's continue on this.
has been reported in the building. While this report is being verified, please leave the building using the exit stairway.
Residents living in the high-rise apartment complex The Element in downtown Tampa say they were first woken up by the sound of a distant alarm around 3:38.
This nigga's literally right next to where we be teaching at, bro.
Yeah, many thinking nothing of it actually went back to bed. Nick Abbott went to investigate and saw fire trucks along the street.
We came back up to our apartment and it was soaked all on our carpet and there was water coming through our ceiling, so we knew something.
Bro, water coming through your ceiling? That's not, yo, this is a new building built in 2009. A very expensive condo, condominiums. So why would this happen? Why would these, it's not the dead winter in Chicago. So why would the pipes just burst? It was judgment from the Most High, man. That's what it was. All these proud ass people, they come every week, they come out. We see these people. I mean, we probably might not notice them, but we see these people all the time, man, coming right out the front door. Probably talking shit from across the street or thinking some evil thoughts. Well, look at these idiots. Well, look who the idiot is now.
Around 5 a.m., residents say the alarm was now going off in their actual apartments, and they were being told to evacuate. Brendan Gelfin grabbed his phone, keys, and wallet and made his way towards the staircase.
Well, that's when I kind of realized that it was a big deal because water was flowing down, people were getting soaked, and it was mayhem.
And the brother Mayum mentioned something earlier that they got flooded by the water. Well, they get flooded by the water every week when we out there, which is the word. So now the Lord brought them waters and chased 77% of them out of the building.
A lot of people were freaking out, carrying their pets.
He says people were panicked and confused. One person who lives on the 26th floor tells us they had water gushing out of electrical sockets and air vents.
God damn. Water gushing out the electrical sockets and air vents. Bro, this building is through. Here it is. This is the 5th tallest building, one of the most prestigious places in Tampa to live. And they got water gushing out electrical sockets. Bro, there ain't nobody moving back in this glitch. Because you got something real quick?
Go ahead. Going to the days of Noah, because that flood pretty much. Because Matthew 24, I started verse 37, it says, "But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered the ark." Yeah, until the day that Noah entered into the ark.
Right, and that's what these people do. Because a lot of these people, we see them where they're going. They come out, they go to the bar right downstairs or go down the street. They having a good time. So we know how these people living. First of all, they living good with paying them kind of outrageous prices for a 1-bedroom or 2-bedroom apartment or whatever condo, whatever you want to call it, which we already know what the condominiums is about in Florida. They collapsing. This might be the next one. But go ahead.
Yep. Matthew 24, verse 39. "And knew not until the flood came and took them all away, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be." So they were sleeping. They were in the middle of the night, the flood came and took them all away. They didn't know the flood was coming until it was upon them.
Right.
And that's what's going to happen this time we come into.
Mm-hmm. Go on a little bit, one more minute or so.
Another on the 12th floor says it looked like a waterfall pouring from the ceiling right outside their front door. And of course,
bro, when you had a waterfall pouring out in front of your front door in an apartment complex, bro, this was a divine intervention right here, bro. I'm telling you, I've been in this building. We walk through it damn near every week. Man, that shit is nice. Not so nice now, though.
Price going down.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they demolished this motherfucking building, bro. Because somebody just put in the comment, the brother GMS Spiritual War, the worst damage to a building is water and or fire. Bro, 77% of the building is damaged,
flooded,
and they tell you that it is a substantial amount of damage, bro. Not just in apartments, bro. They cut the water coming out of the sockets. How the fuck does that even happen? But hey, it happened.
many immediately began thinking about the tragedy in Surfside.
This is another like Miami situation, so heart started racing, all that.
Yeah, exactly. So they knew. Oh shit! Let me get. And then the crazy shit is, what it says in another video, that the elevators weren't working. Mm-hmm. So if you was on the 25th floor, you had to run down the steps, scared for your life. Oh my god! I guarantee you they would say, "Oh my god!" Jesus! You're nowhere to be found. Your ass had to float on down them steps as the water's coming down with you. So these niggas was bugging, bro.
People were freaking out.
We were just scared at first with everything that happened in Miami with that building. So we were, I think everyone was a little worried. Everyone got out of there thinking the building might come down. It's such a big building, 35 floors.
That panic subsiding once everyone was evacuated, and Tampa Fire Rescue told residents what they believe happened. 2 water main breaks on the 12th and 27th floor. And while the complex has extensive water damage, apartment management says
It said extensive water damage from the 27th floor on down. The building is only 30, it's 35 stories. So again, 77% of the building is through. Got water damage at the very least.
an email to residents assuring them
We want to assure you that in no way does this flooding threaten the structural integrity of the building. This is what the condominiums send out, or the management. Motherfuckers better you better move out of there. That's all I gotta say.
no way does this flooding threaten the structural integrity of the building.
The only thing I'm worried about is my cat. I don't really have anything in there. All that's in there is clothes, a bed, and some furniture. And the cat is the only living thing that I really need to get out of there.
And another thing, see, because again, we do camp right across the street from this apartment complex, or not a complex, but this apartment building or condominium building, whatever you want to call it. Man, there's nothing but proud niggas in there driving the Hellcats, all kind of luxury Lambos, Ferraris, all kind of shit. You got a bunch of Edomites in there as well, and then you got the fucking nasty nigga women, all right, thoughts of our women. You got a bunch of OnlyFans hoes in there. We see this every week, so we know who lives in there. A bunch of proud demons. All right, couple more seconds.
Apartment management got her a hotel room across the street. The apartment complex says it will put people up in temporary housing if necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Now, of course, residents are just worried about what they'll be able to salvage. Of course, it depends on how much flooding was in each apartment. It will be likely different for each resident. But we know Surf Pro is inside there right now. They've been inside there all day, basically assessing the damage and mitigating the situation. As soon as we get an update,
She's literally like
Standing
10 steps away from where we do camps at.
or the apartment complex, we will let you know.
Yep.
Yeah, we're live. Heather Lee, ABC Action.
Yep. So there you go. You have it. Judgment Jones came through. All right. So go ahead and get that first on. This is why we tell people not to love this place, man. Because at any moment, see your riches and whatnot. Any moment it could come to an end. Okay. Go ahead and get that.
Yep. This is 1 John chapter 2, verse 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
Right, because if you love the world, man, you're going to be all about the world. You're not going to care about things of the spirit, or you're not going to care about what the Heavenly Father wants. You're going to want to protect worldly things, or you want to have these worldly things continue. Well, as you see here, the prophets of the Lord are right across the street of these proud-ass people that I guarantee you they love these. They flex on people. Hey, I live at the element. Blah, blah, blah. Now look at you. Now you homeless. You homeless now, bro. Yeah, they might put you up in a hotel room. They ain't gonna do that for 3 months. They gonna do that shit until till legally they can get away with telling you to kick rocks.
And you still got rent. Then
Exactly, you got rent. If not, they're gonna tell you to they're gonna get all your damaged wet goods and toss some bitches out. Go ahead, though.
1 John 2 and 16. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. So again, that's the things that you're not supposed to set your heart on because of the things of the world. Okay. And what these people lusted after getting an apartment there. Because I'm sure when you apply, there's a wait list and this and that, So they lusted after going into this, luxurious apartments or whatever, because you could be on the 3rd floor. You tell a bitch that you live at the element, she gonna come through. But it's a thing of lust at the end of the day, because it's pleasing unto the flesh. Or I got a high-rise apartment or whatever the case may be. But look at you now, man. Look at you now. The Most High is mocking you people, and he's doing it in front of his prophets, bro. And that's why we're gonna laugh tomorrow. We're gonna go out there. We're gonna have a good laugh. Well, I guarantee you. Look, you see the tables. They still gonna have the little waters outside. You don't see people coming in and out. They probably still gonna have the truck out there pumping water out. And we're gonna be teaching the word of the Most High and have a good laugh while we're doing it. Go ahead.
Yep. 1 John 2.
Oh, that was it actually. Okay, go ahead.
1 John 2:17, and the world passeth away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of the Most High abideth forever.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, because the world's gonna pass away. It shows you how quick the worth of something goes turn to shit. Because the Lord does that place. So going into, again, people love talking about, well, they're probably aspire to go into live in the element. I live in the element, the rent's high and whatnot. But instead of a finger, the Lord, brought judgment. And guess what? Now no one wants to live there no more. People don't want to move out and try to move on. But just like that,
that takes money.
Exactly, and that costs money. But ultimately, again, going into this kingdom as a whole, man, just like that, it allows them to take the worthless place, sweep it like a rug, pull everything under. This thing can be destroyed overnight, 1 hour, scripture said,
Yeah, real quick, because she said in that video, it was panic. They started panicking. This is the etymology of panic. You brothers, you got it up. It says sudden mass terror, especially an exaggerated fright affecting a number of persons without visible cause, or inspired by trifling cause or danger.
The danger was they thought the building was going to come down. Then there was another video I watched about the news, news channel, and the dude was like, I didn't know if there was a fire. I didn't know what was going on. I just heard the fire alarm. So it was panicking, man. They was afraid. They didn't know what the problem was, but they knew there was a problem. And as soon as y'all lucky y'all didn't get trapped in that building, and he just collect on you. So the Lord might have a very public judgment for that building coming very soon. Shit, the building might collapse while we out there, and then all the rubble don't even come near us. And guess what? We're gonna keep teaching and report it live on the scene. Go ahead, though.
Yeah. It says mysterious sounds that cause contagious. It says groundless fear, and what they were less on the ground because it said what 35 story. Yeah. So what it says groundless fear in herds in crowds or in people in lonely spots. It says in the sense of panic, fright, from the Greek word in the short panikon, dema, meaning panic, fright. So and that's what happened, man. Sudden mass fear, panic, and it's beautiful because going back to what the brother brought out, they pretty much laughed at the prophets. They laughed at
they still do
all the way until what the flood came,
right?
So as in the days of Noah, so it's going to be the same way, man.
So we'll get that Luke first. Get that Luke 6, yeah.
What you want?
Luke 6 and 24.
Say Luke 6 and verse 24 says, "But woe unto you that are rich, for you have received."
You gotta be rich to a certain level to be in that building. You gotta to a certain level. You have to be some kind of making some good monetary funds. But we ain't living in there. That shit ain't cheap. Again, I've looked the prices up. It's between $2,500 for the most basic room a month, all the way up to damn near $5,000 for a 2-bedroom. So, go ahead.
Verse 24, "But woe unto you that are rich, for you have received your consolation."
Right, you can receive your consolation. You got your nice little apartment. You got your whatever car you got, your Hellcats and the Ferraris and the Lambo, whatever you got in the garage. You will receive your consolation. So that's it for you. Just prepare to meet your maker now and prepare to meet a horrible death. Go ahead.
Was it verse 25?
I think that was it pretty much what I wanted. Get that 2 Chronicles 36 and 16 real quick to back up what you said. Because they do this all the time, bro. Again, let me switch up the camera over again so you can see that we're not making this up. This is our camp video. Last week, my brother from Miami was here. Look what's lo and behold across the street, the Element. You got the Haiku restaurant over there. Okay, let's go right here. That's the building, bro. Let me go to like 44 minutes. I think that was it. Okay. Again, you can see the letters in the reflection. All right, that's the element. That's the video we just put up. Well, these niggas getting judged because that's what it is at the end of the day. Now these niggas homeless, bro. That's judgment. Whether you want to accept it or not, that's judgment, bro. Look, perfect. There's the element. Hold on. So you could see a full screen. We're not making this up, bro. And we didn't. The brother Dawadize, you see right here in the picture with the Ishkar attire on. He sent the article out this morning, and then lo and behold, it popped up in my YouTube feed. And look, there it is, Element. That's the building you saw in the art in the news, man. So it is what it is, man. They getting judged. We've been out there for who knows. We've been out there for a couple of years now in that particular spot, or about 2 years, going on 2 years. So no excuses. They got their warning. So now you see them, they getting their judgment. Because a lot of them motherfuckers scoff, bro. A lot of them scoff. From the balcony. Because remember, they living good. So what the fuck's wrong with these motherfuckers? Well, hey, what's wrong with you? Nothing. What's the matter with you? Go ahead.
I'm to back you up to it, because like you said, if the rent is like $2,500 to $5,000, how much more are these jakes paying for their car?
Right.
Paying for their, paying for things in their parking.
They not bums and living in there, bro. And again, we see most people that come out of that building be jakes, bro. Yeah, you got the Edomites in there, but a lot of them be jakes coming out there and bitches,
And they literally walk past. They purposely.
They have to walk out because look, in the video we played, right? The Bay News 9, I'm seeing that's the door they showing right in the reflection. Oh, let me put it back up. Hold on. This is the door they have to come out of. That's the main entrance right there. So they gotta come see us, and they hear us because what we're under. Where we're stationed at, it's like echoes out. Even the elder Ariella said that. He was like, man, that's a perfect spot because y'all don't even gotta talk that loud because it echoes out. So they hear us as soon as you come out the door. So hey, that's judgment, bro. At the end of the day, it's judgment. That was in
the Chronicles.
Yeah, get that.
Yeah. There's
whole Proverbs.
2 Chronicles chapter 36. Starting at verse 15, 2 Chronicles 36, verse 15. The Yahweh power of their fathers sent to them by his messengers, rising up betimes and sending, because he had compassion on his people and on his dwelling place. Verse 16, but they mocked the messengers of the Most High and despised his words and misused his prophets until the wrath of Yahweh, Bashan Yahshua, rose against his people till there was no remedy.
Right, so this is a small thing. Small wrath of the Lord chasing you out of your building. But what? These people, I guarantee you, a lot of the majority of them people have seen us, bro. And look at them. They on the streets now, wondering what's going to happen. Damn, I had all this shit inside my apartment, paid that. Look at you now, bro. You mocked us, because I know people mock us. I know it. When they come out, they're talking shit. Remember the couple weeks back, the chick was talking shit. What building did they go into? This building. So hey, you can't make this up, man. We after every week we do camp. We put up blessings and we put up curses, and they just happen to be right across the street. So hey, it is what it is. Now it's time for the Most High to mock you, because y'all mocked us. And now the Lord's going to start to mock you, and it's going to get worse for you. That's the thing. And we're going to mock you more and more, which ultimately is the Most High laughing at your ass. Because you laughed at his prophets, and you laughing at the Most High. So now he's going to come and give you the okie doke.
I got some. This is Sirach 35, starting at verse 16. Sirach 35, verse 16. He that serveth the Lord shall be accepted with favor, and his prayer shall reach unto the clouds. Verse 17. The prayer of the humble pierceth the clouds, until it come nigh, he will not be comforted. So that's why after every camp, we always put them curses, put them prayers up. We're not going to be satisfied to the place of destroyed.
And we are very satisfied with what just happened.
Exactly. It's like
and we're going to be, exactly. Yeah, this is just an appetizer. It's going to get worse for you people out there, man. Because remember, bro, since we've been in that spot, shit been blowing up. They opening up all kind of shit around us. This is just the first step, bro. Yeah. Remember, we called it a couple months ago, that new spot they opened up the street. There might be fucking mass murder over something gonna happen over there, because it'd be a line of fucking black women just waiting to get inside. So there, and when we get to camp, there's people having a good old time, up the street. So the Most High is going to judge y'all people, and y'all have no excuse, because whether you want to listen to us while you walking by or just, these niggas are stupid. Hey, you came across the warning, so go ahead.
Yep. Surah 35, verse 17, the prayer of the humble pierceth the clouds until it come nigh, he will not be comforted, and will not depart till the Most High shall behold to judge righteously and execute judgment. That's what happened. And it might be somebody sincere in there. Maybe that's what they need to see.
Yep.
The whole building, Lord flood everybody. Maybe one person to get it.
Maybe he live on the 28th floor.
Exactly. Exactly. You never know. But again, you can't get around the prophets. That's why we're in the cheapest of concourse. We're in major cities. Because why? Because you have to hear this word. This message has to go out, and that's why the end's going to come. Find the hard way.
Yep. Go ahead, get that proverb.
Proverbs 1 and 26. The book of Proverbs, chapter 1 and verse 26, and it reads, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind. When distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer.
All right, so like brother said, there might be somebody in there that is a part of the elect. And then there's going to be people in there that might come across Israel and start, Israel. And then they're not going to make it at the end of the day, because they're not taking heed to it. They might just find out that Israelites just to die a gruesome death. Go ahead, though.
Continue on, it says, they shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. Verse 29, for they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. They would none of my counsel, they despised all my reproof. And when you go into that word despise, it means to look down upon or to scorn, or pretty much to mock it, man. So like the brother been going into it, and what the scripture say, if you despise us, okay, you're despising Yahushua. If you're despising Yahushua, you're ultimately despising the Lord. So once again, this is all going back to you laughing at the Most High. So what you think the Most High gonna do from his throne, man? He gonna put you in a situation to where you gonna call upon him, but he ain't gonna answer you, nigga. Because the whole time he got camps, all right?
Literally across your street.
Across your street, judging you.
Yeah. And it's a downtown, chief place of concourse, And you got Jake that they'll go down to the garage, get in the car, pull around, park the car in front of us, get out the car, go get a package or whatever from the front office. So there's no excuse, bro.
Chopping up with his guys.
Yeah, do donuts in front of, like, bro.
We're gonna have Jace come out there and let the niggas grab the wheel, and he just standing there waiting for him to come back. All we hear while we prophesying is
always.
Yeah,
you right for every week.
Yeah, exactly. But now where you at? You gonna be at a Motel 8, the Sunny Inn,
same clothes on,
the Motel Roach. You had more on that?
Yeah,
that was it. Okay. Oh, you ain't gotta read too much on that. Go ahead.
Luke chapter 6, to the point Yahushua is speaking. Luke 6 and 25. Luke 6 and 25. Woe unto you that are full. Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall weep and mourn. That's to turn the tables. How quick the Lord can turn the situation to irony. The irony is you people in this high-rise building, now you homeless now. Everybody making fun of us talking about we're homeless. Now look at you. You got no home. You got flooded by the water. You know what I'm saying? Just like that, the Lord can, that's going to be that transition. Us coming from the bottom to the top. That's what we're going into. Words people mocking and making fun of. These are words that actually mean something.
That's why the scripture says in Psalms, rest upon the Lord. In due time, he will bring the high one low. Roughly paraphrasing, man. Fret not thyself against the workers of evil, man. Because all you Jakes are down with this man's system. All right, so ultimately the Lord is putting you in a position where you're going to get casted down, man.
I got real quick, before you read that. This is 2nd Ezra 8 and 50. This is, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. So these people are very prideful. It's like, and many miseries are finna befall them, and it's starting on low levels, and some places high levels. So, and then other places might be medium level, but it's happening, and it's only going to turn up more and more. Okay, so the reason I bring this in, because this is the state of this element building. Okay, there's nothing but prideful demons in there, and a lot of abominations happen in that building. Okay, a lot of wickedness takes place in that building. Okay, a lot of degenerates live in that building, and it just so happens to be that the prophets of the Lord are literally across the street. Go ahead, though, brother.
Proverbs 8 and verse 13. The fear of Yahweh Bashmiel Shai is to hate evil, pride and arrogance in the evil way.
Yeah, so we hate you people. Because what? You're prideful. You're arrogant. Read that again, Mark Sean.
Proverbs 8 and verse 13. The fear of Yahweh Bashmiel Shai is to hate evil.
Right here. So we fear the Lord, so we hate evil. Go ahead. What else?
Pride and arrogance.
So we hate evil, pride, and arrogancy. If you fear the Lord, you're supposed to hate those things. Go ahead.
In the evil way.
In the evil way, which most of those people in that building, if not 99.98% of the motherfuckers, is evil. They do nothing but wickedness. We say this because we see it every week. And in the world, I used to be around all that downtown area and whatnot, and in the skyrise, but I know what goes on in there. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't fucking righteous. Go ahead.
It says, in the forward mouth do I hate.
Forward mouth, right? And a lot of those people have forward mouths, man. Okay, they're haughty. They think they on top just because of their location of living. And now look at them, because they think they're on some level because they live in this building. Again, this is a very prestigious building in Tampa, fifth tallest building, very expensive to live in the heart of Tampa, pretty much. Okay, got a beautiful view from wherever floor you're in. It ain't looking too beautiful now, is it? The view ain't looking too good from the fucking sidewalk, is it? Here it is, you living on the 25th floor, and now you're on a sidewalk or at a Motel 8. Go ahead.
I got something for you, because the building is element. This is
that's where I was gonna say to look out there.
It's the etymology of the word element. It says the situation in which you are happiest and most effective.
Yeah, well, they ain't not the happiest or effective. But what the men of the Lord are right across the street. Happiest and most effective. So that the building was lit, because I remember this was years ago, before we even went out there, we went out there probably like in 2000. I don't know, it was a while ago, years ago, before we actually established that as our camp. We went there one day because it was raining. But look, now we're there permanently. It's for now anyway. And these niggas getting jacked up, man. They getting through. They lost. Who knows? There was one dude in the news. He was like, "Oh, I got a shoe collection."
Exactly.
I was like, "Oh, what a fucking idiot!" He just lost all that money. But the Lord's taking that pride down, man, because a lot of these people again are prideful as hell in that building. You can see it in their countenance when they walk out. You know.
And you could tell, like, hey, because their treasures here on this earth, so they're worried about losing the shit on this earth. You know, but we see shit like this, we get excited because it's shit. We don't care about this place. Right. You know, we're here, we're serving our jail time, but we know the place is gonna be destroyed. That's why, again, wisdom now speaks stability that time. They don't have no stability. They're panicking coming down, trying to figure out what the hell's going on. You got alarms going on. That's how the day's gonna come. It says the day will also come as a thief in the night. These niggas literally were sleeping and got woken up to tribulation. Mm-hmm. And the first thing they do is what? They're panicking because they don't know what the hell's going on. But we're already being exercising that. We rehearse in our mind all the time it's going to play out because we know the script. We know that all hell's going to break loose like that. But we've been watching every single day, so we know it's a build-up. To us, it's a build-up. To you, it's going to be on a sudden. We're more prepared than you. Pray Lord will be part of that to escape.
This Proverbs 16, verse 18 says, pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before fall. So, hey, Lord's willing that building do fall. Lord willing, or at the very least, let them niggas that got not kicked out, forced out by the Most High, let them fall, man. Because they gonna go from living on the 25th floor to living in a fucking trailer or a motel or whatever. Because first of all, they're not finna return your money. No, they're not. They might, but it might take a year for them to do it. And we ain't got that kind of time, most likely. Shit gonna hit the fan, shit gonna get bad. The last thing they're gonna do is send you a check for your deposit, your first month's rent. Bro, you people are two that was living in there, man. All right. Yeah, that was it on that. Go ahead. Yeah, that was pretty much all I had. So we can close it out with that.
Proverbs 3 and 25. Proverbs 3 and 25. Be not afraid of sudden fear, neither of the desolation of the wicked when they come. So like the brother said, on a sudden you people gonna be afraid because we already prepared. Our minds is being exercised for the unjustness to come. And we're going through the scriptures reading how you people gonna be judged. So when the judgment comes, we gonna be laughing, man. Job 5 and 22. Verse 26, for the Lord shall be thy confidence and shall keep thy foot from being taken. So if you guys are in y'all element, okay, so we in our element, man, you know, okay, which we just went into the word, it said happiest, all right? So, you know, confident in what you got, and guess what? We're confident in the power of Yahweh shall try to destroy you.
Yeah, so, and really, the Most High made mockery of whoever named that building.
Yeah.
The Most High put the spirit on him to name that building.
Yeah.
So we can do this video right now because obviously they not in their element right now. They're not the happiest. These niggas got to run up 28 flight of stairs to go get their dog that they abandoned when they heard the fire alarm. Like, come on, bro. These people are fucking through, bro. Them niggas grabbed the shoes but left the dog and the cat. Like, come on, bro. You are fucking through. But again, that's the pride. They lovers of themselves. Because with pride comes being a lover of yourself. Because you're full of yourself. You're prideful. You know, so that's what the majority of that building consists of. That with harlots. When I say harlots, I'm talking about the back page hoes, the OnlyFans hoes, all them, you know. But hey, the proof is in the pudding, man. We didn't make this up. We didn't set it up. We just reported.
That's right.
You know, so that's it. Yeah, kind of. Anything else, man? Okay. Hey, so with that, Lord's orders is edifying. Beware and be careful when you come against the men of the Lord. All right. So with that, we want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakakudash. The bonus to the elder apostles, great millstone who rule well. The salutation and much love be Akim out there pushing out his word in true sincerity. Shalom.
So